first live stream on YouTube. Okay, this is actually really exciting. Um, so I had a drop tonight and I am really excited to just introduce myself here on YouTube and also just share my products and kind of share how they are used and the story behind my small business. Um, so hopefully we can get some questions in here, but I'm Cassie and I own Tassel Amore and I actually work with women artisans in Mexico. So I am excited to meet some new people on YouTube. I am pretty new to YouTube, so this is new to me. I do have to say though, I used to live stream every day on TikTok for like over a year. For well over a year. Hello. Oh, thank you so much. Is it Juri? I'm so sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. I also sometimes have a hard time reading the small names, but thank you so much. I appreciate that. I am still trying to figure out YouTube. I'm newer to the platform and this is my first YouTube live. So if you have any questions, let me know. I'm happy to chat all things tassels or share about my small business. But yeah, I'm pretty comfortable going live. I just haven't done it here on YouTube until today. So this is exciting and new, I guess. But yeah, I used to live stream on TikTok on a regular basis. Um, and kind of fell out of the habit though too. So yeah, that was something I couldn't maintain anymore as life got busier and my business grew. My small business went viral on TikTok and it was amazing. It's been amazing. I've had some really cool opportunities come my way because of that. So it's always exciting to, share my story and kind of, especially share like my TikTok journey. And I mean, I know this is not TikTok here, but me being on YouTube has a lot to do with my TikTok story and journey and so it's definitely something I bring up frequently just because TikTok is what really helped my small business to grow and to decide to get on other platforms as well. I also have created a few more than a few original sounds, and those are oftentimes more frequently used within the small business community on the different social media platforms. Um, I have a lot of small businesses that follow me on TikTok and on Instagram, and I'm not quite sure yet here on YouTube if I've reached into other small business owners yet. I'm share a little bit of small biz social media tips here and there, but most of what I share here on YouTube is about my business and my culture as well. So yeah, growing on TikTok and, starting to share educational content, especially about like growing on TikTok and, my small business going viral there. Um, and then starting to make like my own, create trends and create original sounds. That has been really fun too. And, um, going back to one of the big reasons that I finally got on YouTube. My husband had been telling me forever, you need to get on YouTube. And I was like, I know, I just really can't manage another platform right now. Thank you so much. I really can't manage another platform right now. It's already a lot to be doing TikTok and Instagram and occasionally Facebook. Yes, I still sometimes post to there. Um, but I think I wish I would have listened to him sooner, definitely, and gotten on and started sharing my short form content here. But one of the big reasons is I had friends that started to tell me, "Hey, do you know your sounds are on YouTube Shorts? Like people are taking your sounds from TikTok and putting them on YouTube Shorts, and you're not on there, so you're not getting any credit for it. And I was like, oh my goodness, no. And it happens to me on between Instagram and TikTok as well, where people take my sounds and stuff. But I just figured for anybody who is doing social media, and especially like if you're as somebody who is creating original trends or creating original sounds, I think it is important to um, have a place on every platform and make sure that you're putting your content on there first, because then when people do start to take it, if you ever decided to like take any action and file like reports with the platform, then you can show that, it's your work and you had it on there first, like immediately. So that's what I've started doing between TikTok and Instagram. I create my original sounds or start a trend or whatever on TikTok, and then I um usually will immediately post that to Instagram. So that way, again, like I'm the one that started it. So, oh, thank you so much. Thank you. So these earrings, these pom pom earrings, are actually on my website right now. I had this is a great pivot. Thank you for your comment. A great pivot into talking a little bit more about my business and not so much the content creation side of Tassel Moore and myself. But yeah, so everything that you see up there on my pegboard behind me, the earrings I'm wearing. I've made a couple videos recently with also a pom pom, like a matching pom pom necklace, which is really, really cute. These are all handmade by women artisans in Mexico that I work with. And we lived in Mexico for a few years. I'm Latina. I love sharing their beautiful work. And it's been such a fun experience to see where all these products get shipped to. I've shipped all over the world, and so it's really, really cool to see how many people appreciate and love this artisan work as much as I do. So I am always happy to talk about them. I'm also always repping my brand. Like I feel like if you're gonna have a small business, especially of like accessories or clothing, like you should be wearing it yourself. You should be repping your brand, because then, let's say you're wearing your own earrings in a video and it goes viral and people notice your earrings. I mean, you want to be wearing your own earrings from your own business rather than someone else's, and then be directing people to someone else's website. Um, so I love all the products that I sell, and I wear them all the time too, which is why you'll always see me wearing them in videos too. I like to also give people ideas of like how, what to wear them with, how to style them. Not that I'm like some amazing fashion person, but I like to just kind of give people a little bit of an idea into how I would style them. So, but yeah, so I have a bunch of new stuff on the website tonight. And like this is one of the super cute embroidered tassels that is on the website. This is so cute. You can see up there behind me, there's some more colorful bird tassels back there. So these are super cute, hanging on a bag. And I show, lots of videos showing tassels used in so many different ways. But the two most popular ways that they're used are definitely as a bag charm. So I'm going to show you right now. I've got a purse right here, and I'm going to hang this cutie bird tassel here on this bag. And so yeah, the two most popular ways are the bag charms and the car charms. And I've actually I don't know that I've made a video talking about this on TikTok, but one of the things that I think is so important as a small business owner, especially if you have products that can be versatile. Hello. Especially if you have products that can be versatile, like you need to show all the different ways they can be used. And so, how cute is this little bag charm right here on this purse? It's so cute. Just a fun little pop of color, fun little accessory, adds a little bit of personality to a bag. So of course I have a huge personal tassel accessories collection, and I always have a tassel on my bags. I have such a big variety to choose from, and I have a huge purse collection because I have to for my business. So every time I buy a new purse, I have to let my husband know I need it. I need another purse to show the tassels on. So it's totally justified, right? Um, but yeah, and so aside from putting them on purses, the other really popular way that probably I would say they're kind of tied in how the charms and tassels are used is on a hanging from a car mirror. And you can see, obviously, I'm not in my car right now, so I can't show you what it looks like hanging from a car mirror. But I've made plenty of videos showing all the different ways you can use them. And one of the fun ways that I really like to promote them right now during this time of year, everybody's starting to do their holiday decorating. And so Christmas tree ornaments, holiday decorating, they look so cute. Also, I'll be sharing a video with my little miniature Christmas tree, decorating it tomorrow. So I'm excited to share that also. And yeah, just you can really just use them anywhere. I mean, right above me, I have one hanging from my ceiling fan pole. My daughter has tassels all over her room. She's got them like hanging from her bedpost. I even put some on plants. I've made some YouTube shorts showing them, and I did get um, a little bit of concern for the plants when I made that video. But honestly, the tassels are so light. They are like a couple ounces each. They're super lightweight. It seems like they would be heavy and like pull a plant leaf down, but they really don't. They really just like kind of float there almost. um, but yeah, you can put them hanging from a doorknob, hanging on like just a cute decorative shelf. There's just so many different ways you can use them. So I think that that's really important to show that, in your content creation, especially as a business. Put ideas in the heads of your customers, in the minds of your customers, of like different ways that they can use these products, and that they're multifunctional, they're versatile, and when they're buying something like that, it's a piece that they can use in many ways. It's not just a one-time, one-use thing. So that I think that's really important, especially with people being a little bit more careful about, where they're spending their money lately, and especially, with the holidays and everything, gift giving season. I think it's really important to be really intentional with your gift giving and be really thoughtful of um, something that is different and unique, and not just, you know, oh, I picked this up because you're on my list and I needed to check the name off of my gift list. And, I think it's more important to see something and immediately think of a person. If you see a special, unique item and it makes you think, oh my goodness, like my friend Chelsea, she loves birds. And I think one of the first things that she bought for me was a bird tassel. And she still has it on one of her bags like 2 years later, because she loves birds. And so, that's sort of the thing, again, that comes to mind when you see an item and you're like, oh my goodness, Jenny loves statement necklaces. This is so unique and different, and you can't just pick it up at Target. It's something that's different, it's handmade, it's one of a kind. So definitely something to consider when you're doing your gift giving lists, checking names off of your list. I would definitely say to be a little bit more intentional as you are considering your gift recipients. But yeah, so we have new things on the website, like I said, lots of things that have been a part of the last couple of drops because I'm Latina, because I work with women artisans in Mexico. There's a lot of cultural significance to the pieces that I sell as well. You can see sugar skulls in the background behind me, calaveras, calacas, they have multiple names. Back here are Catrinas. And so I think, sometimes there's a little bit of, well, that's not part of my culture. And, can I use that? I've gotten that question a lot, especially like every time I have a viral video on TikTok. That question comes up a lot. Well, I'm not Mexican or I'm not Latino, can I use these products? And I also, one of the really popular items in my shop is um, the evil eye tassel. Let me grab one of those for you to see. So this one is very popular. This is actually the product that like went viral for me the first time on TikTok and sold out hundreds of them in just a couple of minutes. It was incredible. It's been so awesome to just experience, that growth and exposure from different social media platforms. But again, this is a question that I've had to answer many, many times. Well, the evil eye is not something that's a part of my culture. Can I use it? And so my answer to that always, I've made videos about this, answering this question. My answer is, if you understand the significance behind it, if you respect it, and if you learn more about it and it helps you to kind of appreciate that culture more, then I think it's a great idea. Cultural appreciation, not appropriation. I just think that sometimes people, so the other part of that answer is that the evil eye specifically is a part of many, many cultures. It's not just, and to be honest, this is something, and I've talked about this in videos on TikTok before. I'm Hispanic. I grew up in South Texas. We had the evil eye as a part of our culture growing up. I knew all about it. And I always thought it was just a Mexican thing. I thought it was a part of my culture. I had no idea until I was an adult that the evil eye is a part of so many cultures. And so until I became more educated and more aware of other cultures and their, traditions and things, and especially as I've started to sell these, products like this more, and again, grown and had more exposure and have found, a new audience globally. I've had so many people comment like, oh, I grew up with that in Italy, or in Greece, it's the mati, or in the Middle East, it's the nazar. And so it's a part of so many different cultures that I think, when people are really quick to call people out for cultural appropriation, say, you don't know if it's actually, what it is you're calling them out for. You don't know if it's actually a part of their culture because, again, I think so many of us, and I'll see this in my comments too, anytime one of my videos goes viral regarding the evil eye specifically, is people defending their own culture and saying that's from my culture and you're appropriate. I've seen it for people who use the nazar, who grew up with the nazar in the Middle East. I've seen it with people in Greece. Like there's kind of always these comments of people claiming that it was a part of their culture first and therefore it is theirs only, and anyone else using it is appropriating their culture. So sometimes those videos can get a little bit controversial in a little bit heated in the comments and stuff. But again, like going back to myself and not being aware until I did some research and learned more. And again, just with age and growing up and, meeting new people and traveling and everything, like I think that was when I really started to understand, like, oh, we're more connected than people realize. We have so many similarities, within our cultures and our regions and, our countries and whatnot and our traditions. And I think that a lot of people just don't realize that. I think they may be like me before knowing, that it's a part of many cultures. I thought it was just a Mexican thing, but it is not. It is a part of many, many cultures. So yeah, so that is one of the things I like to share frequently because I do think that people worry about that. And I just feel like, me personally, I know other people feel differently. I know other Latinos feel differently, but myself personally, um, I just think it's so important to appreciate other cultures and to learn more about them and doing things like that, understanding other people's traditions and why it is they use something, why it is they're wearing bracelets with this or have it hanging from their car mirror or whatever. It's just going to help you to again appreciate that culture more and respect that person a little bit more. So that's just my take on it. And again, I know so many people have different thoughts and opinions on that, but hopefully that helps people understand, you know, my side of it or my take on it. But yeah, so I have a couple of different evil eye items. I also have hand beaded items as well. And so yeah, I'm always happy to make videos showing all the different products I sell. And like I said earlier, the different ways that you can style them. They make amazing gifts, unique, one of a kind gifts that, again, you're not going to just find at any store at the mall, run to the mall. You can't pick up something like this. So, but yeah, that's kind of just what I wanted to come on and talk about today. Again, this is my first live on YouTube, and from what I understand, I know there's a couple people watching right now, and if you know, leave a comment and let me know. This is all new, so when you comment, I'm like, oh, okay, like again, this is all new to me, so it's very exciting. I'm trying to just see, like, I'm just gonna press some buttons here, play around with it. Um, but from what I understand, this live gets saved and it's like put on my like channel page and you can access it and watch it later. I'm such a newbie to YouTube. So here I am saying these things out loud when I'm sure anybody who's going to watch this is like, we already knew that. But it's been really fun to be a little bit more consistent with YouTube and get to know the platform better. And I'm trying to understand what um, people want to see more of here. So anytime you can leave a comment on a post, especially if it's something that you really connected with or you felt like was really interesting and you'd like to see more of, please let me know because that really, really helps me out. Something that I talked about recently, I made a video. I shared it to all of my platforms and I said, I think some people kind of might take it the wrong way, but what I said was it's an unpopular opinion, but if it's worthy or if it's good enough for a save and a share, then it's good enough for a like and a comment. And I think, some people kind of feel like, you're making people feel guilty for not, leaving a comment or whatever. And it's really not that. Like, we have analytics that we can study. Oh my goodness, YouTube analytics are incredible. I am just like learning to dive a little bit deeper into the YouTube analytics, and they're so detailed and so incredible. And I'm like, whoa, that's more information than I even know what to do with. But it's really exciting to see just like, all the different stats that are really helpful to us as content creators. But back to what I said about, how important it is for people to comment, because even though we can study all of these analytics and okay, oh, people dipped out or scrolled past at 3 seconds in or whatever, or there's a dip in views from 3 seconds in. Well, what's even better than that is somebody leaving a comment and saying, oh, I loved this video, oh, oh, tell me more about that. Or, oh my gosh, I had no idea that that was, a part of the Italian culture too. Or I had no idea that you could hang that from your car mirror. I was wondering what it was for. Just the simplest little bit of feedback like that, I feel like is so much more valuable than a page or a screen full of numbers. To actually hear from people who are watching, and appreciate, the time that a content creator took to, make that video and put that information out there, can be really, really beneficial to the content creator. So that's really that was my intention with that video, where I said, if it's good enough for a save and a share, it's good enough for a like and a comment. And I think just because, especially lately, well, I think also because on TikTok now you can see everyone that is saving or favoriting your videos. Like, we get notifications that say so and so added your video to their favorites. And to see a video get like 200 saves and 3 comments, it's kind of like, oh, well, what did you like about that video? Did you like, you know, the lesson I was teaching in it? Or did you like the way that I did purple and yellow today? Like, what did you like about it? What made you want to hit that save button? I think, again, it's just really, really helpful for content creators. So all of that to say, I always appreciate any feedback. So please leave a comment, especially if something is interesting enough that you would like for me to make more videos on it. Because, again, just trying to figure out YouTube here and what my newly growing audience wants to see. I'm also trying to hit my goal of 1,000 subs here. I'm under 800, which is so amazing. I'm so excited to see more people are interested in what I have to say and what I have to share, and these beautiful artisan products that I am, just sharing with the world. Um, and so, yeah, if you resonated with anything I shared today, then please hit that subscribe button. I'd appreciate it. And maybe, share this with some friends, and especially people who like cute things. Like, if you know somebody that loves cute jewelry or cute accessories, these are one of my favorite pairs of earrings. I wear these all the time. These are my hand beaded flower crown earrings here. Um, and they are the FK beaded earrings on my website. Um, they are inspired by Frida Kahlo. Um, so yes, they are beautiful. Again, these are handmade by women artisans in Mexico. And I mean, this is like, look at the details on these. They have either cute little flower crown, and she has a little necklace and little earrings herself. Also, I need to get my nails done. Um, um, but yeah, so again, if you know anybody that likes cute accessories, likes to add a pop of color to their outfits, then please feel free to share. Um, and again, leave a comment with some feedback and hit that subscribe button. So I'm going to wrap this up, but thank you so much for chatting with me, for listening, for sticking around. I appreciate it. And let me know what you want to see more of. Thanks, everyone. And I need to figure out how to end this. Thank you so much.